If you've spent any time at all scrolling through social media, you've probably seen it. This really vibrant golden colored drink that promises all these amazing wellness benefits. It's called Bravenly Gold, and wow, has it generated a ton of buzz. So today, we're going to get the full scoop. We're breaking down the product, the company behind it, and the whole opportunity it offers. And honestly, for most people, this is where it all begins. The look of it. The product is marketed as sunshine you can taste, and it's totally designed to be eye-catching, to look super healthy, and to just make you curious. And clearly, that curiosity has worked on a lot of people. And this is the exact kind of story you hear all the time. This is from a real user review, and it just perfectly captures the appeal, right? A friend posts about it, they list off this incredible range of benefits. We're talking metabolism, mood support, you name it. And suddenly you're thinking, okay, I have to know more. That word-of-mouth excitement is really the engine behind its popularity. So what is this golden drink, really? Let's get into the nitty-gritty of the product itself. We're going to look at what the company says it does, and more importantly, what's actually inside it. Okay, so according to Bravenly's own marketing, Gold is basically a powerhouse. The list of benefits they claim is long and pretty compelling. It targets everything from weight management, like crushing cravings and boosting fat loss, to just overall wellness with things like immune support, anti-inflammatory properties, and even glowing skin. So the big question is, how does it supposedly deliver all that? Well, the company points to a special blend of 7 key ingredients they call superfoods. 2 of the headliners are going to be very familiar to anyone who's into the wellness world: turmeric and apple cider vinegar. These are ingredients people already know about and actively look for because of their health properties, which, gives the product this immediate sense of credibility and appeal. But the blend also has some less common ingredients, too. We're talking about things like maitake mushroom, which is a functional mushroom you see a lot in traditional medicine, and Garcinia cambogia, a tropical fruit that's been a really popular ingredient in weight loss supplements for years. Now, this is really interesting. A little note of caution from an expert. A registered dietitian who reviewed the product points out that while some of these ingredients are generally safe, others, like that maitake mushroom, really do warrant a conversation with a doctor, especially for certain groups of people. It's a great reminder that natural doesn't always mean it's risk-free for everybody. So we've looked at the product. Now let's pull back the curtain a little bit and take a look at the company that's actually behind it all. So who is Bravenly Global? Well, Bravenly Global was founded pretty recently, back in 2020, by a couple named Brent and Aspen Emery. They present the company as the fulfillment of a long-held dream, a family-owned wellness brand with a mission that's all about courage, integrity, and authenticity. And the structure they chose for this dream company is a multi-level marketing model, or what most people call an MLM. So what that means is, in addition to selling products to customers, the company really relies on this whole network of independent distributors, who they call brand partners, to sell the products and also recruit new distributors into the company. And that right there brings us to the whole other half of the Bravenly story. Because for a lot of people, it's not just about buying a product, it's about buying into a business opportunity. So the recruitment pitch often kicks off with a simple but honestly a pretty powerful question, just like this one. What if by sharing a link, it frames the whole business as just a natural next step to loving the product? The idea is, if you're going to share it anyway, why not get paid for it? The language they use is incredibly aspirational. It speaks directly to that desire for freedom and control, right? The idea that you can be your own boss, you can work from your phone, and that your income is tied directly to how hard you work. It's a really, really powerful pitch. But that raises a pretty critical question. We've heard the pitch, but what about the paycheck? What does the company's own data say about what its brand partners are actually earning? To answer that, we can actually turn to Bravenly's own 2024 income disclosure statement. This is an official document, and it breaks down the earnings of all their U.S. brand partners. The very first number that just jumps off the page is this one. In 2024, more than 38% of all U.S. brand partners earned zero, nothing, no commissions. That's almost 4 out of every 10 people who signed up who didn't make a single dime from the company that year. And the next key figure is the overall average. So when you factor in everybody, the people who earned something and the people who earned nothing, the average monthly gross income was just over $137. But you can really see the whole story when you look at this breakdown by rank. for just the active partners. So these are people who earned at least one check. As you can see, there's a huge disparity. Almost 20% of active partners are at the lowest rank, averaging less than $29 a month. Meanwhile, you've got this tiny sliver at the top, just 0.17%, earning over $44,000 a month on average. The vast majority of people are concentrated right there at the bottom. And this right here, this might be the most important piece of context in this entire thing, and it comes directly from Bravenly's own report. These numbers are gross income. They do not account for any expenses a partner might have, things like buying products for themselves, marketing materials, event fees, the list goes on. The actual take-home profit could be a lot less or even a net loss. So what does this all mean when you put it all together? Let's try to connect the dots between the product, the sales pitch, and the actual paycheck. All right, so here are the key takeaways. We started with Bravenly Gold. It's a wellness product. It has some really compelling claims, and it's built around popular ingredients. That product is sold by Bravenly Global, a family-founded company that uses a multi-level marketing model. And that model includes a business opportunity that pitches financial independence, but the company's own data reveals that the vast majority of people who join earn very little, and that's before you even factor in expenses. So, ultimately, the story of Bravenly Gold isn't just about a wellness drink. It's really about the inseparable link between a tangible product that you can hold and the intangible promise of a business model that's built around it. The two are really sold together as a single package. And that leaves us with one last question to think about. When a wellness product is intertwined with a business opportunity like this, who really stands to benefit the most? It's something to chew on the next time that beautiful golden drink scrolls by on your feed.